My educational giant was Thomas Gallaudet. He was born on December 10th to his parents, Jane Hopkins and Peter Gallaudet, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He later moved to Hartford, Connecticut. At a young age, he had started to have a desire to become an ordained priest because his family was of Protestant faith and had a huge impact on his life and why he wanted to become a minister. Not only was he ambitious, but he was actually very intelligent and excelled in pretty much everything that he did. He attended Yale University at the age of 14 and graduated top of his class in 1805. After graduating, he was contemplating on what career to choose, job wise, like what to do, whether that was law, ministering, or being a teacher. And later, after that, he went to Yale again as a grad student in 1808, where he got a Master's of Arts degree. And after doing that, he felt he still needed to be a minister, so he went to a school called Theological Seminar at Andover in 1811. At the age of 27, he was actually ordained as a priest. And that kind of after that, he realized that he really wanted to help people who were neglected in society, whether that was like people with disabilities, such as being deaf, or African American, like race and color. And so then he met this girl, Alice Coswell, who was a deaf girl. She was either some people believe that she was 7 or 9, between those two ages. And he met also her father, Dr. Mason Coswell, who was trying to teach her to communicate, um, using like different methods and stuff, but it wasn't really working. So then her dad, Mason Coswell, called or not called, but got in contact with Gallaudet, and Gallaudet decided that he would go and help them. He put away his goals. He stopped ministering, and he went straight to where Alice was and helped discover new communication and learning methods. And a doctor that helped discover the method that they used was Dr. Joseph Watson, who traveled to France to figure out what method to use, and he came back with a method that worked. So then, with that idea, he took that doctor and an assistant who was deaf to America, which then sparked his idea to create a school where he could teach the deaf. And then once he started the school's name was the American Society for Deaf in Hartford, Connecticut around 1817. So the school started out with 7 students. At first, the institution was a private institution, and it actually still is. It's actually Gallaudet University, but I'll talk about that later. He actually fell in love with one of his students, Sophia Fowler, and once she graduated, they got married and had 8 children. He served as a principal from 1817 to April 6, 1830. He resigned to write children's books and to be a minister again. He not only helped those who were deaf, but also African Americans to get a better education. Gallaudet was actually offered multiple jobs to help come into a school and help and be like a principal, but he actually turned those down so that he could write books and just minister and help those in need. So after he did that, he actually became a volunteer chaplain at a mental hospital where he kind of just helped around voluntarily. He didn't get paid or anything. And then at the age of 63, he died of ill health on September 10th, 1851. And what was cool about what he did, I think, to me personally, is just the fact that he not only put aside what he wanted to do in his life, or his own goals and career wise, he decided to help someone in need. And not only has that affected those 7 students who first started at that school, but actually right as of right now, um, the Gallaudet University, it actually changed into a university, and there are 1,477 students currently attending as of 2014. So I just think that's so crazy that, and it's also been 150 years since that university opened. I think it's crazy how many people that has affected, not only the people currently going or the people that went way back then, but also people who have graduated, the teachers, the student, the faculty, and that's pretty much it.